A day spent sitting still can leave the body feeling heavy and the mind entirely hollow. Even without physical exertion, the brain often ends the day as if it just finished an 8-hour sprint. Friends or family might tell you that you're overthinking. Eventually, you might start believing you've simply become lazy or unmotivated. The cause is usually a series of quiet, normalized habits. Constant notifications, the low-level stress of a morning commute, and the friction of digital life drain your cognitive capacity without ever sounding an alarm. This is silent mental exhaustion. It doesn't arrive all at once. It slowly erodes your ability to focus and shortens your fuse until your baseline motivation disappears. This progressive cognitive overload mimics personal failure, making a depleted mind look like a loss of ambition. The first sign is a sharp drop in patience. A slow Wi-Fi connection or a simple question from a colleague suddenly triggers a surge of intense irritation. This battery indicator shows what happens at 2%. When the reserve is this low, even a tiny data packet can cause the entire system to fail. The brain operates on the same logic. When cognitive energy is spent, minor inconveniences are processed as significant threats. This irritability is often a temporary state of an overloaded brain, rather than a permanent change in your personality. Soon, a second symptom appears, the sudden loss of interest in things you used to enjoy. Music feels like background noise, and the hobbies that used to recharge you now feel like chores. This resource pyramid illustrates how the brain shifts its priorities. When reserves are critical, energy is pulled away from joy and leisure. Instead, every remaining watt of power pools at the bottom to handle basic survival. In this state, the brain is no longer looking for fulfillment. It is strictly trying to get through the next hour. This leads to a frustrating paradox, waking up exhausted even after 8 hours of sleep. This split-screen graphic compares physical rest with mental activity. While the body recharges, background processes like chronic stress and social comparison keep the brain's nodes blinking red. These background apps continue draining the meter while you sleep. When these background stressors multiply, they create a bottleneck. You start forgetting small tasks, losing your keys, or walking into rooms and forgetting your purpose. Just as a computer slows down when its RAM is full, the human brain develops cognitive fog when too many mental tabs are open at once. This leads to the fifth and most deceptive symptom of all, feeling incredibly busy all day long while achieving absolutely nothing meaningful. An exhausted brain avoids the high energy cost of deep work. It hides in the safety of shallow tasks, checking emails or scrolling through feeds, to create the illusion of progress. Perpetual busyness reveals a brain too tired to prioritize, defaulting to shallow tasks because it can no longer afford the cost of deep work. Recognizing these symptoms is only the first step. The next move determines whether the exhaustion becomes a permanent burnout. The most common reaction to this mental slump is to double down, attempting to fix a lack of energy with more pressure and even tighter discipline. As this gauge shows, the system is already in the overheat zone. Applying more force to a failing engine doesn't fix the problem, it shatters the glass. The only biological solution is intentional recovery. True rest is a mechanical requirement for cognitive performance, not a reward for finishing your work. Maintaining the mind is as necessary as maintaining any other tool. When rest is treated as a baseline requirement, it becomes the foundation for genuine, long-term success.